It feels like forever since I've sat down in front of my camera to have a little chat with you all. Life is just mental this summer holidays, and this is the first day that I've had for weeks to be able to do anything without the kids running around and screaming at me and asking for drinks all the time. So this is my Would You Rather VLOGSTARS. Even though Katie and I set the questions for this about a month ago, I actually can't remember any of them. So as I'm going through my phone, reading these questions and answering them now, I've not thought about my answers beforehand, so wish me luck. The first question is, would you rather eat healthily or exercise regularly? I'm not very good at either of those. Eat healthily, I guess. It would be nice if I could manage to do a little bit of both. I don't really seem to manage either. I kind of eat quite healthily and then spoil it all, and I've never really found an exercise that I like. I'm quite asthmatic, so running never seems to. I just don't run. I do have a rather ample chest area, which doesn't really work for running either. I did actually take Chloe out for a run about 2 weeks ago, and I wore 2 bras, and that was fairly effective. I've been doing a little bit of cycling with the kids recently, which I could maybe quite like, and dancing I've always really enjoyed, but probably the most regularly I ever exercised was in my mid-20s when I lived near Kirsty and we used to go to the gym every day together, and I loved that because I was there with my best friend. But just going to the gym on my own, boring. So I guess eat healthily, but then, you know, cake, bread, cheese, rubbish at both of them. Hence why I'm decidedly overweight. The next question is, would you rather have a third eye or a third arm? I guess it depends on where these things are. If you have a third arm, you're going to really struggle to get dressed, aren't you? If you've got a third eye, it's not going to affect your clothes. But if your third eye was here, I'd not be too... If I had, like, you know, like that full-on teacher-style eye in the back of your head job, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? But if I had an eye here, not so much. But then a third arm is enormous and might be useful, but would more likely get in your way. So we're going to go with a third eye on that one. Would you rather be poor and work at a job you love, or rich and work at a job you hate? I would rather love my job and be poor. For a start, you don't ever go into teaching to make money. It's not the most well-paid job in the world, and you do it because you love it. Obviously, I only do that a couple of days a week now, and my blog is actually my main source of income, blogging and vlogging, and I love that. And no, I'm not rich, but it makes me enough money to survive, so I'm quite happy with that. That said, being rich would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Would you rather save the life of someone that you're close to, or save the lives of 5 random strangers? Selfishly, I'm going to go with someone I'm close to, because the 5 random strangers I won't ever know about. I know that there's somebody else's person that they're close to and that they would really appreciate me saving them, but I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to save my one person on that one. Would you rather go without the internet or a car for a month? A car. I've done it several times. 3 times where I've had sections and have not been able to drive for 6 weeks and have survived. And also, after I had Ben, there was a good period of time, I can't think how long, quite a few months where I just didn't have a car because I didn't really need it. My car had, I don't know what had happened to my car. Broken. I don't know. Me and Dave only had one car, and it didn't matter because I was at home, I wasn't at work, and I just had Ben, and we were in walking distance of pretty much everywhere I needed to go, and I had friends who would give me a lift and places, so I've done the without a car. I wouldn't like to do it forever, but for a month it's fine. The internet, when you work at home, regardless of the fact that it's a major source of income and I couldn't do my job without it, going way back to being just on maternity leave, the internet was kind of like a source of company when I was stuck at home and couldn't get anywhere. I could find advice, I could find people to talk to, I could find things that would make me laugh. So yeah, I have had a fairly heavy internet addiction since about 1996. Would you rather be a parent or a child? A parent. A parent. I love being a parent. I kind of like the idea of being a child, but I don't think you appreciate it at the time, do you? So I'd be a parent, and then I can appreciate them being children instead. Would you rather be a genius in a world of morons or a moron in a world of geniuses? I guess that depends if you know. If you know you're a moron in a world of geniuses, then that's got to be awful. If you're blissfully unaware, then great, crack on. If you're a genius in a world of morons, that's going to be absolutely infuriating, isn't it? Because you're just going to want to know why nobody else understands. So, I'm going to go with a moron. I'd rather be a moron, especially if I can be blissfully unaware of it. Would you rather have the ability to fly or the ability to read people's minds? I don't want to know what's going on in other people's heads. I'm quite happy with whatever they share with me, and I'm generally a fairly good judge of character and generally quite good at understanding how people feel about things or what they're thinking anyway. So I'd rather fly, because that's just cool, isn't it? And as somebody who has spent far too much time on the motorway in the last 10 years, being able to fly would be awesome. Would you rather be 10 minutes late for everything or 20 minutes early for anything? Early. Absolutely, I'd rather be 20 minutes early for everything. I can't stand being late. I don't like people being late because it's rude, and I don't like being late because it makes me panic and feel rude. Yeah, tardiness, no. Much rather be 20 minutes early. Would you rather go forward or back in time? Back. I don't want to go forward because it's exciting looking forward to what's to come. I think it would be a shame if you knew where everything was, how everything was going to pan out, unless you were going to slightly change things to avoid or encourage things to happen. But really, I don't really want to know what's ahead. I'll find out when I get there. There are definitely moments in time that I would like to go back to. I'd like to go back to my wedding day and relive that. I'd like to go back to a time where I could see my grandparents. I'd like to go back to my A-level year and do a better job. Potentially the same at university. I did the best I could at the time, but I think if I went back to uni now, I would do that quite differently. I'd like to go back to my university years just to relive kind of my clubbing and meeting some of the most important people in my lives, and kind of I've got some awesome memories from that time. I'd like to go back and do that again. Just to experience it again, I suppose, not to change anything. That's it. That's the 10 VLOGSTARS questions. If you'd like to join in with us on VLOGSTARS this month, you can make a Would You Rather video too, and link that up with either myself or Katie from What Katie Said. And then next month's theme, so that's for the middle of September, is actually not to make a new video, but to link up one of your favourite videos. Maybe something that you did that you were really proud of, some editing that you were really chuffed with, a video that you think should have done really well and didn't and needs a little bit more love. Yeah, your favourite video of all time. So come and link that up with us in September, and we'll see you soon.